Can I call you Rose? Can I call you? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Can I call you Rose? Can I call you Rose? Can I call you? 'Cause your fragrance takes over the room. Can I call you, darling? I wanna plant you in my heart. Oh, so love can grow. Can I call you Rose? Can I call you? 'Cause your thorns won't let love in too soon. Can I call you Rose? Can I call you Rose? Can I call you? 'Cause your roots have the power to consume. Can I call you me? I wanna plant you in my heart. Oh, so love can grow. I was meditating on love and you and roses, and the universe told me put it in a love song. Won't you love me in your heart? Your heart.
Okay. How are we doing? I see we got somebody on TikTok. We got somebody here on Twitch. How are we doing? All right. How's everybody's day? You know, how's everybody's Valentine's Day? Everybody got something to do for Valentine's Day, or?
I get no kick from champagne.
I had a pretty good day.
Mere alcohol doesn't
Good dinner
throw me at
with the
all.
woman. It was nice. It was nice.
So tell me
Why
why
shouldn't it be through? How we doing, Global? I see you in the TikTok. How are we doing? There's only one beer left.
Rappers screaming all in our ears like we're deaf. Tempt me, do a number on the label. Beat up all the MCs.
I'm sorry,
Pick 'em under
Doom.
the table
I'm not
like
feeling
it's
that
on
right
me.
now.
Put it on my tab, kid. However you get there, foot it, cab it, iron horse it. You leave it on your face, forfeit. Across the mic, hold it like the heat. He might toss it.
switching.
Told her, tell him they stole it. He told her he lost it. She told him get off.
Switching it up a little bit, but yeah, playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I don't know if any of you have seen any of this game. Just recently came out. We've played about an hour and a half of it. You know, that's about it. So, but it seems pretty fucking neat. You know, at medieval times. You know, and it's just we gotta track down. You know, I believe our father's killer, along with, you know, whoever just slaughtered all of our friends. So.
Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true.
How we doing, Mark?
In other words, I love you.
Alright, well, let's pause it here. at the game. For some reason, you guys don't see, but it's showing me my little. It should be full screen. Yeah, here. And then it's, I don't know, it's being weird. I see my taskbar and I shouldn't. So, hold up, give me 1 second. I'm gonna relaunch the game here. Yeah, like I said, it wasn't showing up on the stream, but that's still fucking alright. Hopefully whenever we get in the game, it pulls away. I mean, it's not showing up on the stream, so that's good, but it's literally my fucking taskbar. So. Yeah, it's like in the fucking way right now. Give me 1 second. Yep, that did not work the way I wanted it to. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That is on me. I hit the wrong shit. Stream is not ending. Um, Whatever. It is called, we're gonna deal with it. For the moment, till it pisses me off. So we go. Alright. Let's look at the map here. Is this where we are? Take the spade. Oh, I'll take all your food though. And your bandages. You keep the clothes. Is the stream down this way? Yep. How is my clothes situation? You know what? Oh, I should probably take the clothes from him if I could wash.
My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough.
Alright, whatever. So, gotta remember exactly how. Ooh, okay. Got a little pouch slot. I don't know why it's being weird.
I could go for something to eat now.
Oh, okay. Oh my god. Jeez. Couldn't get the fucking cap on. Alright. So, that's all done. Let's get let's eat real quick. You're not wearing a pouch. Well, I forget what just I'm not allowed to do it because I'm not wearing a pouch. Did I just put that fucking bloody ass shirt on? Okay, not gonna lie, this fucking taskbar shit's kind of pissing me off. But okay. Yeah, because it's allowing me to click out of the game. I'm gonna run back up here real quick. Oh, hey, bud.
With a bit of luck, you should pull through.
Well done. I got rid of that corpse for you.
God bless you, Henry. Thank you kindly. I'll sleep easier now, and when Ignatius the Gravedigger comes by, I'll get him to take care of the rest.
I could go for something to eat now.
Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do this real quick. Because, yeah, I got to fix the taskbar in the fucking way. All right. I have something I am going to do. I do not know if it is going to fuck up the stream or whatnot. So I guess we're going to see it. Okay. We're still here. But oh my god, I fixed it. I fixed it for me. There we go. Yeah, it was showed by taskbar at the bottom, and it was pissing me off. It was pissing me off. Alright. So see, look. I can see what I need to do to eat now. You know, look. Imagine that. That was so easy. Okay, we probably need something that's going to fill us up. A decent bit. We should also probably just eat all this fruit right now. We still hungry? Okay, we're Gucci. Alright. We must make our way to pick some sage and shit. So, that's what we're rocking with right now.
Damn, it still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
That's a big boy.
Purple flower, sage, there we go.
I'm just gonna pick all this shit while we're right here. I think I need the white stuff right here. Nope. There we go. Oh, I do.
That's it, chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Alright, let's get back for Hans. Our greatest friend. here, dog. Is Mutt back?
What's that dog making such a fuss about?
Mutt?
Could something have happened at
Is it Mutt?
Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Bergov. You don't look like it.
Kulva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort will be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to
I'm
fall
so
for
stupid.
it so easily. I was kidding you before, but I reckon you figured that out, eh? We'll take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz.
Hey,
This'll be
what
quick,
are you
boy.
doing?
This'll be quick, boy.
Nope.
You're not running from me. You're not running from me.
Shit! Run!
You're not running from me. Alright. What do you have for us? Door and chest keys, we'll take that. Let me deal with this bonnet. Hey. Blacksmith kid.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
I'm sorry, but I can't tell you any more about us. I know he doesn't quite look the part, but it's true that Hans Capon is a real nobleman. It's up to him to decide what we can or can't tell you. And it's also true that we were ambushed yesterday down by the pond. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have 2 fresh corpses in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy, but we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
Well now, I thought your friend was just delirious with that talk about knights. But it seems there might be a grain of truth in it.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start. If you've read the recipe, get back to the bench. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. Did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked, put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
It's kind of tedious. A little bit.
Here it
I'll
is.
get into the blacksmithing. I want to see what that's about.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of them damn corpses what's lying there the whole time.
Sure. I'll do the best I can.
When you're done with that, go get some sleep. You won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Let's snap the one real quick. Oh.
Ah, fuck. Ah, this damn shoulder. Ooh.
Starting a graveyard out here. All right. Let's go get a nap. What is? Oh. Reiki. Okay. Alright, we'll sleep 12 hours. We'll sleep 5 in the morning.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzig. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. Where's my fucking sword? And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything. Rotted hell! Ugh.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
I feel like we have to be a blacksmith for our father, you know?
Where's my fucking sword? You know what? I think I'll keep it as a memento.
This isn't over.
I'll find you. Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
We got us a girl there. I was talking about her at the thing.
I
I didn't know if this is her, I didn't know how she found me.
You must be Pavlena,
Nope.
right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night.
Oh, Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
I feel like I got thrown by a horse and then stampeded by a herd of cattle.
Is it really that bad?
It hurt?
More or less. Although the fact that I'm hurting all over means I'm alive. So I reckon it's all good, considering.
That's surely the healthy way of looking at it. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
The sword. The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. Now, it might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all. And swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility, or
Gotta move a
war
thing.
and ruin. After all, a sword has two edges, and it depends who's wielding it.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we
I like
must
how she
save
was
Ma
staring
from
at the
the
wall when she
clutches
said
of his
that.
lordship.
Got something else for you too. Come along. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm hungry. Perk points. Perks. We got Percocet. Molly Percocet. Ooh. Alright. Are these like 10 available perk points? Okay. Mom always said you should do a good. You carry the. He who is a friend. I can't learn both. That's kind of okay. Speech. Quality speech for soap. And so opens. We're gonna definitely want to do that shit. All right. We'll do this because I feel like I should be studying shit, but I don't know, like, what are your beds increases for you? The higher you can sell hers for double the price. Yeah, we'll do that just for combat swords. If you Alright, we will.
Look who's finally up! Good
We got
morning,
Hans.
Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I
You say
did bring it
some
all the
shit.
way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
I made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
No, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your...
We gotta text the woman real quick. Alright.
healing arts, and you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House
I'm taking
of
their
Lambert
apple.
for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
You said you'd shoot arrows at the humans. You can use a bow.
Yeah, I'm pretty handy with it. I train up there, on the cliff, whenever I have a free moment. And the hares hanging in Ma's kitchen didn't just walk in by themselves. If they'd let me take part in the tournament at Trusky Castle, I'd beat all the men hands down, but that'll never happen. So I have to make do with hares and a straw mannequin. Take care now,
Well.
and go and wash up. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Truscovitz.
Go and wash up. Okay. What would we wash up in, guys? Just let me know. We're not gonna lockpick their shit. They've been nice to us.
He charges nearly
What?
twice as much.
Oi.
Oh, so hungry I could eat a horse.
Oh, you'll fucking... I'll let you eat here in a second.
If anyone comes here again...
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trusky Castle right away.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trusky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Rattay, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Time to do something useful. The days are long.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. At the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good.
But I want to
You
make
might need it
sword.
around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Oh. She gave us clothes. We have finally made it through the introduction of the game, so that's neat. It took us about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. But it's a... It was a nice introduction to the game. Alright, Tom, I'm gonna have some fun playing this. I did get the gold edition of the game, so any DLC pass that comes out for this game, I will get, which is nice. She's posted up waiting for us.
I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine. And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed. And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
These are not
Open
good.
up! I bear an urgent message for your liege
They're the
lord.
0 sugar, and I'm like, oh, I'm not fucking with them. I'm gonna go grab another one.
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa. Fucking shit! You fucking cunts! You know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Parkstein, heir to Ratai! Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double! The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send 2 vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me! No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Shower?
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this
How we
shit.
doing, guys, on Twitch? Oh shit, my bad. I just punched my shit on accident.
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape.
You've got 5 years
Have a
on
good
Twitch,
scrub,
that's what's up.
Get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this.
We'd be a laughing stock.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Bajenas. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Rattay with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
I've heard that witch. Wench!
What I tell you. Feisty. What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Spit some game.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Health, lads.
Talk about
That's
your
the most important thing. Enjoy your...
Oh, hi.
The closed down too.
Thomas might never get back on his
My
feet.
knees and back.
Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Like you wanted to
Aha.
touch the sun.
So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
That must hurt, don't it?
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
Better to have a drink instead, eh? Good out.
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happened.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I
He was
wasn't at
literally
any
just
pond.
fucking talking about it.
That's all I could do not to pour it on Betty's head.
You were washing laundry, and these bandits attacked you. I was in the water, and I distracted them from you.
That's nice of you, helping some unfortunate girl. But it wasn't me. You're mistaking me for someone else.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to Von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
But that toe rag only gave me the innards. What do you expect? It's a poacher.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Skalitz.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
That's all I could do not to pour it on Betty's head. I wouldn't advise that.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping. Aye, coming right up.
Oh, fuck
It
you.
happens. Just watch where you go.
Greetings. Are you the bailiff, son?
Hi, that's me. Who are you?
I'm Henry.
I'll probably forget after a few tankards anyway. What do you want? You don't think you're gonna wangle some coin out of me, do you?
No. I'll just have a couple of questions.
Ask away. I have plenty of time.
What's going on here in the region apart from that?
Apart from the bandits, nothing much. Life's peaceful enough. The war has steered clear of us, thankfully. Lord von Berghoff is respected throughout the kingdom. But high politics is nothing for me. I don't stick my nose into it.
I heard there's gonna be a big wedding in these parts.
Aye, that's true. My sister is marrying young Lord Samine. A big affair. Guests from the whole region will come. Maybe from as far away as Gutenberg. Even von Berghoff will come. That's how important our family is.
Look, I need to pass on an important message to von Berghoff. But I can't get into the castle because of what happened to us. Do you think you could...
Invite you? Not a chance. I don't know you from Adam.
It would only be for a while.
Look, loads of lackeys like you will be needed at the wedding. Try asking for a job. I'm not saying you're sure to get to von Berghoff that way, but you can try.
I'd like to ask about the wedding again.
No, I'm not inviting you. Forget it.
Thanks. I have to be off.
Wait a moment. Since you're here, do you play dice? It occurred to me we could roll a few. What do you say?
I've got nothing to wager.
That's a shame. It's no fun if there's nothing at stake. You know what? If you beat me, we'll work something out with the wedding.
You'd invite us, you mean?
You'd have to beat me first. And that's not going to happen.
No, not beating somebody
We'll see
after
about
20
that.
tries.
Let's play.
You really are desperate to get to the wedding, huh?
Come on then, show us what you can do, unless you're playing for the first time.
Okay, well... Okay. So, we got this going for us.
These ones here.
He keeps going, he's risking it.
Oh, come on!
We just need 200 more. Oh my god.
My God! Oh, come on! My God!
Bloody hell. You've played before. Admit it.
True. I can't deny it.
Thank God we weren't playing for coin. You'd have cleaned me out.
Well, we were playing for something else. So I hope you're going to keep your word.
Well, it's not that easy, you know. I can't just invite every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Only my old man can do that.
You were lying then?
A bit. But look on the bright side. We had a game, and you didn't lose anything.
Yeah, I didn't win anything either.
You can still get to the wedding as a lackey. If you make an effort. And what about those wasps? I mean, you've pulled
Fuck you.
Since we sat down. Yeah, those bastards.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed, and you took your time coming back to me.
Okay, fuck
It
you.
didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Berghoff is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Sir Alder, the son of a respected nobleman from nearby Semine Fort, is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, the local bailiff. It's the talk of the town. Invitation only, it seems. But getting to the wedding isn't as impossible as it might seem. There'll be lots of jobs to do for it. So we could get there as help for the blacksmith, or miller, and maybe someone else.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Berghoff will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of work involved in a wedding like that. That's our chance.
Work. Well, if you want. But how will you get me to the wedding?
Well, I thought we could both get jobs there.
I'm sure there are other options.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
And we can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Well, you look like a beggar.
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. I may not look much like a noble, but my blood's still blue. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lug sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Oh!
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Ordinary people have to work their whole lives. So you should be able to manage it too, at least for one day.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
I understand. I'm in your service, so I'll carry all the sacks, even your share.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry, I'll pay you back for your hard work.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend, I'll repay the favor.
How? By giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
She's strong as an ox. And she stamps and bites when she's upset.
1 beer.
Easy does it. It's a deep breath. We'll talk about it
God grant you health. I'm gonna lose a whole day just for a few sacks.
Oof, that isn't half heavy. No.
1 beer.
I'm moving fucking slow with these. But we gotta pay off our debt. We're gonna be respectful to the people. And it should make sure it's on the pallet.
Great. Get them out of here.
really want to get into blacksmithing, learn how to blacksmith on here. Brand who plays this game was telling me he spends a lot of time blacksmithing just because, you know, it's like good for, you know, pretty much he was telling me, you know, overall, like, there's perks which that, you know, you can, how did he word? Pretty much over time, there's like 3 tiers of shit you can get. He said there's a perk for when you're blacksmithing and repairing your own shit, you can repair it up to a tier 4. And I'm like, that's dope as fuck. And honestly, I think it's just cool as fuck to be, you know, blacksmithing, making our own swords and shit. And then, you know, learning, because I did not play the first game, you know, learning that, you know, your father was a blacksmith. That kind of just makes me want to blacksmith more compared to the other shit.
What you say? Say it again.
Oh god, here we go.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Thruski. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smartass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
You're the fool here.
You're gonna start as well?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I meant to stay silent, but I
don't believe a
smacked
word
the
you're
S.
saying. A weed like you, surviving a fight against bandits, even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you the same advice I gave your little chum. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
There's no point in this. Let's leave.
I'd do what your pal says if I were you. Get lost before something happens to you.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Oh shit!
I'll show you.
Strike!
Take that fucker out!
I'll hack your ass off.
Spare him!
No.
Fireman! Nice hit! These days, no one ever really stop with that. You leave me no other choice.
You! You're hardly worth statement.
Nice strike!
Shame on you!
Nice hit!
Come on, then.
I'm wounded!
You're no match for us, fucker!
Why don't you in a flash?
Yokel to fight.
To the stop him!
Fucking swordsman!
Fuck you!
You're a dead man. You know that?
Cut the bullshit and fight!
You shouldn't have fucked with us, you bastard.
You'll never beat me, you swine! These days,
Now we'll have you,
Don't
you
be
scum!
Greetings to the devil!
Let him at it.
Ready to die?
Fucking hell! Oh, rip your ass open! I This won't end well for you. This has been going on too long.
Christ! That must hurt!
Yeah! Don't spare!
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Ooh. Oh, that was. Ooh.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak? Oh. You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off!
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm fed up with pulling you out of the shit all the time.
You pulled me out of the shit! And who dragged you through the woods at night, eh? Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the middle. I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologise. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do? We should have made ourselves scarce. None of that would have happened.
Oh, aye. Typical you, running away like a coward. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works. Well, nothing to say, yokel? I can't believe I ever bothered with you. My so-called protector, adjutant? You're a waste of space. It was me who had to save your life. You couldn't even keep an eye on your fucking mutt.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I haven't said anything because there's no point arguing. It won't do us any good. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by—
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Cape.
Don't you cape on me. I have to consider what's...
Alright. Before we get any farther, I am going to run to the bathroom. So, what I am going to do is I am going to play some music real quick. And I...
That's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April,
shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune when I'm back on top in June. I said that's life. And as funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks stomping on a dream. But I don't let it get me down. 'Cause this fine old world, it keeps spinning around. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out. And I know one thing, each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. That's life. I tell you, I can't deny it. I thought of quitting, baby, but my heart just ain't gonna buy it. And if I didn't think it was worth one single try, I'd jump right on a big bird and then I'd fly. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out. And I know one thing, each time I find myself laying flat on my face, I just pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. That's life. And I can't deny it. Many times I thought of cutting out, but my heart won't buy it. But if there's nothing shaking come this here July, I'm gonna roll myself up in a big ball and die. My.
We are back. I first am moving something real quick. Okay. Ooh, I had to run to the bathroom real quick. That was, man.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive. Isn't that? Otto. Oh, shit. Why? Where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Oh. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, huh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Hey, over here.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Hey, you.
I'm Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're...
I ain't. I'm just...
Where are you headed?
For work. To the city. I'm tired of serving. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
Why?
Why? I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is.
What do you want to...
I'll find something. I'm not afraid.
Don't get your hopes up.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the... I appreciate your concern, but I have to get...
You said you...
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a...
Aha.
Well, but I won't be troubling her long. Just until I...
You're something...
Nah.
Then why are you...
Sometimes, but I'd like... But on the whole, you could say...
Why?
Because
I'd like...
you can go...
Do you know anything...
They say he's a master swordsman, but...
Do you think Tom...
No offence.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if you can handle a weapon...
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog.
Well, sure.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or...
Where might I run...
In the camp by the tower.
Should I...
No, try and...
Greetings. Good day.
Oh, well.
Don't worry.
What did I do to you?
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takov again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Zhelyevites. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more?
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit. Also, if it wasn't bad enough that now someone...
Cabbage?
I and say, and that's about...
That sounds in...
You shouldn't be bothering us here. So, you're just wandering aimlessly, eh? You don't have anything better to do than be on other people's property? So, you're just wandering aimlessly, eh? You don't have anything better to do than be on other people's property? So, you're just wandering aimlessly, eh? You don't have anything better to do than be on other people's property?
I'm just gonna cut through the trees here.
ale.
What do you want, you yokel? Speak up or get lost.
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. Ah, what do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge. Go over to the anvil and let's get started. Have you taken what you need from the chest yet? Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up a bit by bit. Try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works the bellows. Able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it.
It's time you all heard the truth. We've survived drought.
Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's a sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. Over to the anvil. See that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. Sparks are flying nicely. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
Survived drought, we've survived flood, plague and fires, and failed harvests. But now, we face a far greater catastrophe.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right, here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that?
Sakura, lad. I chose you because you take care of these small... Once you've made some... What would you like?
Well, I'm still not...
Why not? Why don't you...
Yeah.
Let's see what you... Are you gonna get started then? Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up, bit by bit. Try poking it around for a bit. Get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above it. Give it a pull. It works better. You can tell the temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent now. Now heat up the whole thing. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. When I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up like before. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Sparks are flying nicely. Sparks. That's the stuff. Sparks are flying. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer, there you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it. And the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking. It's about those two idiot...
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up.
Have you any...
There's only one road to... But I've got a bad...
All right.
Go ahead.
Gladly.
I'm sorry. You're up early. I heard you. What is this?
Onward. So we might run over here, do the mutt for find mutt first. And then might see Tomcat, depending on how late that runs. Yeah. Depending on how all that goes is if we card or not. For our friend, for our blacksmith friend. Which I am so down to be doing more blacksmithing. Make new swords and shit. Seems like we got some people ahead.
Stop,
Hey.
man. What the? Help!
Okay, come on, bitch.
Do it! Take that! I'll rip your arse open!
Ow. Ow. I'm holding the block button.
This one will be in your face!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Starting me back out here again.
Excuse me?
Oh my. Excuse me, fucking just throws me. Okay. He said I had a bed somewhere. So I guess I could peep that. Is this my bed? He said I had a bed and a chest. That's stealing. I don't want to steal from him. Is this our bed right up here? Yeah. All right. All right. Come on, Henry.
Is something wrong? Soon will be. Can I be of any help? You can pray. What? Say your prayers. Oh, angel of God, my guardian.
I think they see me. Oh, they killed him.
That's bloody deep.
Alright, swim across it. Okay. Oh.
Good day to you.
Getting any bites?
Bah! Don't get me started. No luck today. Then again, I've never been much of a fisherman. Crayfish, though. That's another story. And they taste better anyway.
Where's the best place to catch some crayfish?
The other side of the pond. There's a shallow spot. They like it there. Not only is there a lot of them, but sometimes you find these, greenish, bluish ones. Something in between. And my God, I've never had a tastier crayfish.
Well, best...
Thank you. Farewell.
What? What you want?
I didn't do nothing to you, man. He's pressing me for no fucking reason. I'm just trying to go find out what the fuck happened to my dog. I want Mutt to be with me. for this whole journey. There's not really a way. I should just follow the path. Nah. My instincts say no. Always cut through. Mushrooms. Yeah, we should probably head this way just so we were able to walk around the water. Because I have a feeling they won't let us swim in it. Might be able to. Looks like there's a dam up here we could use to cross. Or is this us crossing? Oh yeah, it is. Works for me.
What the fuck is this supposed to mean?
Hey, lad! What do you want? Come here.
What do you want?
Just to wish you a good day. Good to see you, lad.
Really? It seems to me I'm in your way.
Ha! Not at all. That poor fella didn't have anything interesting on him. But you might.
Now, you don't look like a match for me. I bet your bark is worse than your bite.
Ha! Take care, lad. I was already slitting throats while you were still sucking on your ma's tits.
Well, anyone can slit throats if they have the stomach for it. But a real fight, with iron in hand, now that's something else entirely.
And? You think I'm afraid of you?
Well, maybe you should be. I may have lost everything, but I can still beat the shit out of you with what I've got to hand.
But I was just joking. I wasn't serious. I'd better be on my way.
If we ever meet again, you won't be leaving on your feet. Before we part ways, have you seen a dog?
A dog? No, I haven't. But when I'm out at night, laying in looking for work, I often hear wolves howling by the rocks near the pond.
Dead. And robbed of everything, just like Capon left him. And there's no trace of Mutt. Oh, there's something lying over there. I hope it's not Mutt.
I hope it's not Mutt as I'm staring at a fucking deer.
Oh, a nice bit of venison. And something took a good bite of it. Could Mutt have been here? Mutt's nowhere around. Someone must have taken him in. It's not far to the herb woman's place. Maybe I should ask her whether she's seen him.
Have you seen Pavlena anywhere, Henry?
Has something happened?
My daughter, Pavlena. Remember her? She was here when I was healing you two.
I remember. What's wrong with her?
She's missing. It's not like her to be wandering around like that. She goes to Troskovitz to sell baskets, but she knows I can't manage on my own, so she never stays away for long. These old eyes of mine can't see nothing much. Pavlena has to take care of me. She's a good girl, that lass of mine. I'm very worried about her. You understand? What if something's happened to her? God forbid. I can't look for her myself, but you could. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I've no one else to turn to.
All right, good wife. I'll try to find Pavlena for you.
Thank you, Henry. If I was you, I'd ask in Troskovitz. That's where she was heading last time I saw her. And if she arrived, someone must have seen her. And you can look in the hut in her place in the loft. She keeps her things there. My old legs ain't up to climbing stairs, but you might find some clues there.
I'll ask her about the dog on our way out.
So, Pavlena, what have you left for me? Clothes. If she planned to run away, she'd have taken them with her. Like she got up and went straight out. She's got unfinished work here. Hey, this is a boy's cap. Does Pavlena wear it? Or did someone leave it here? Have you seen a stray dog around? I thought he was dead, but he's like...
I'm sorry.
Oh, Sakra.
If I were a dog, I'd go to where there's food.
Do you think he'd go...
I don't know. He wouldn't be the... Maybe...
Okay.
I had a look in...
And?
I found a...
You're saying she had some young man here? I'd surely have noticed.
I don't know, good wife.
Could she have found herself a bone?
She didn't pack up her stuff.
I told you, didn't I?
She's got
We've got nothing. Pavlena, It was good to see you, my friend.
It was good to see you too. Oh my. On our way to the tavern, it seems. Have buried bodies here. They were dug up. It's kind of weird. Oh, looks like the tavern up there. Ooh.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it? It's a poem that every man Jack can understand. What can I do for?
My dog got lost.
I haven't seen any dogs round here for a while. Just the other day, a shepherd.
Where can I find this shepherd?
Siegfried? He has a hut at Kopanina. Here, he said.
Do you know what?
How far is that? Oh my god.
What would you like?
I'll have a look at your wares.
That beer?
Never mind then. Farewell.
Royal the Kuttenberg treasury in that finest of our cities.
And oh, the lovely wake.
What are you two talking about?
A peasant like you wouldn't.
Watch your mouth, you impudent dog, or it might end up getting burst.
Anything but that. It's my mouth that'll make me my fortune. But let's bicker no more, stranger. Perhaps you can be our judge. What's your name?
My name is Henry.
Then sit, noble Enrico.
Aye, don't be.
It's Henry.
Ah, any tanner or bathhouse.
Oh, for the love of God. Will you just tell...
Ah, it's just that my dear friend George here is a vulgar lap.
Really?
Man,
Well, I wouldn't...
sit.
So, you gonna tell me...
It's about nothing less than the...
And also about the fact that Michael.
Kindly ignore our friend George here.
Freedom. All the truth in the world is.
To the point where fornication and drinking leave no time for actual composing. Better to forego the pleasures of the flesh and give oneself to art. Onorate l'altissima poeta.
Aye, aye. Keep your hair on, mate. As I said, he's not in his right mind. He once met an Italian poet, and ever since he thinks he's Dante
Alighieri.
Well, I rather doubt it's to be found in beer or something. Those might be nice.
However you look at it,
And high
clever,
experience.
you. In short,
Yeah.
Look, without all
that's a
Short.
Enrique.
my...
A fucking.
Look, that's
They're just yapping.
Alright.
in the world.
And finally, it ain't no.
While
In our at all. Alright.
Yapping, yapping, yapping. Okay, I will say, we are getting a little choppy here.
Today is a scorcher.
This is a little better. This is actually a lot better. So, what is that fishing spot? Oh, that's nice. We'll run to Tomcat before we call it a night. We'll do Tomcat first. So what I have seen though, Tomcat's going to be hard to beat. It is a combat thing. You know, we are going to be learning more combat moves and such. But I do know it's probably going to be a little bit hard. My friend Lane, who told me to get this game, or he's pretty much just he's been talking to me about it quite a bit, and you know, I've been looking at it. I decided to get it, you know, but he sent me a TikTok and it was just like, yeah, you know, do this quest, you know, and it was the Tomcat quest, and then the other one was like, how to beat Tomcat, but I didn't necessarily watch it all the way through, so We're just going to try and do it our way. Your bed, alchemy. Oh. Oh, that's okay. That's the woman's house we were just at. I was confused on like where that was per se and all that. Alright, back down this. We're dirty. Alright, I will be right back.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, wandering in the night. What were the chances we'd be sharing love before the night was through? Something in your eyes was so inviting, something in your smile was so exciting, something in my heart told me I must have you. Strangers in the night, two lonely people, we were strangers in the night, up to the moment when we said our first hello. Little did we know, love was just a glance away, a warm embracing dance away. And ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight, in love forever. It turned out so right for strangers in the night. Just a glance away, a warm embracing dance away. Ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight, in love forever. It turned out so right for strangers in the night.
Alright, we are back. Ooh, I had to run to the bathroom real quick. But after me, excuse me, after we do the same with Tomcat, probably gonna call it. But I'm getting a little tired. Yeah, we should probably just follow the little trail. But the trail's gone, so we're making our own trail. Water Goblin's treasure? I'm sorry, what?
Bloody deep.
Oh. Oh. I'm assuming that's what they were talking about, but hey. We have some Gershon now, so that's good. That is good for us. Got some money in our fucking pouch now. I was gonna say wallet. Got money in our damn pouch now, so that's good. Alright. Alright. You know what? While I was sitting here, you know what? I kind of want to we're gonna move some things around. You know, I'm gonna move this here. And then screen capture. Just gonna go up there. Game capture, okay. Game capture. You guys probably want to see. There we go. One second. There we go. Yeah. Alright, I kind of like that a little bit better. It shows more the middle of the screen, and yeah, for TikTok at least, I feel like that's gonna be a little better. Oh my god, I just killed myself. Oh, it's gonna start us moves away.
Innkeeper, a beer.
Just follow the damn trail, man. That looks good. Yeah, about the trail. Ooh. I am really enjoying this game though. And I'm barely into it. Like, I'm gonna have so much fun playing this game. Is this the path I want to take right here? Yeah. It should break off. Oh wow, look at that. I should have just kept on walking, I would have seen it. And then that's her place. And should we cut through the back? Honestly, let's cut through the back. Then we are technically in a straightaway right to where we need to go. Poor old Tomcat here. So it's like, it's a cool concept, by the way, where a save game, you need the schnapps or whatever, in which I get why they do that, you know, it's for like, you know, when you think you're about to die, you do that, you drink the potion, you save the game in case you do die. But then it's just like, if you don't have that, you could just save and quit. And then reload. Right back in. Okay, hey.
Everyone here! We've got a...
You're right. I'm going. Don't worry.
Get out of here, you hobbit! Clear off!
I told you I'm going, dog. I'm not trying to fight y'all. Right now, at least. How close are we? Keep hitting in. Okay, we're done there. Going all this way for somebody to kick our ass. Ain't that some shit? Come on. Let me jump this shit, bro. Oh my god, y'all are playing with me right now. What the fuck? Nettle? I mean, I'll grab that. Yeah, I gotta go around. I'm not allowed. Oh. I didn't want to fight dogs. I really didn't want to fight dog. I'm sorry, but this is a strong ass dog, bro. Can't use item icon. Dog, you are. The funny thing is I'm holding E. Or not E, fucking right click for the block. And it's gonna put us all the way back there. And yeah, we're gonna call it at that. I am not walking all the way fucking bro, I'm not doing it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm recording it. Oh, actually, before all your rewards. Oh, the pro servers aren't fucking. I was gonna say, because technically I should have like, you know, some shit. Blacksmith kit. What does that do? Oh, did I just... And then... Sketchwork axe. Yeah. Nettle and Belladonna. Yeah. But yeah, we're going to call it there. And I appreciate you all for watching if you did. Yeah, no. We had a couple people, we had a few people on Twitch at one point. We had a few people on TikTok. There's some points in this game where I'm not talking a lot and I feel terrible. My girlfriend was telling me, like, cause she'll watch when she'll go home before she goes to sleep, like what she puts on before she goes to bed. And oh my god, I love that, by the way. It's when she tells me that, it's the only reason I fucking do this shit. Like, I don't even care if it's one viewer till I'm fucking 40. I mean, if I have one viewer till I'm 40, I probably hope I'm not doing it till then. But like, if it's her, I really do not fucking care. I'm doing it. Like, when she told me, like, she loves watching me before she goes to sleep, it's just, that did it for me. You know what I'm saying? So, if you're other than that one viewer, I appreciate you so fucking much. And if you liked it, you know, if you're on YouTube, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. If you're on Twitch, follow. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to hit goals here on Twitch. Hit that follow button. If you're on TikTok, hit the follow button. Come to Twitch if you're on TikTok and hit the follow button for me. I appreciate it. I'm trying to make this following happen on Twitch. I mean, really, just anything in general. I do enjoy Twitch a little bit more as a platform for streaming. But I mean, I know TikTok's the wave, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's on fucking TikTok, and TikTok just got added back to the App Store today. Fucking shout out them. Fucking, that was one thing I was scared of. About to get a new phone. Well, I'm looking at getting a new phone, and same with my woman. I'm trying to get her on the phone plan and get her a new phone. But I'm sitting there in the back of my head like, we're not gonna be able to download TikTok, bro. Well, like, I probably was. That's like a cloud installed. You know what? It's already installed. I could just install it again. You know, but like, she does not have an iPhone. She was switching to an iPhone. Switching to the iPhone, and I was like, oh, you know, she's not gonna have TikTok. She's gonna be so fucking pissed. But then they added it today, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, they were thinking of me, just me. You know, I'm kidding. I'm fucking with you. But like I said, I appreciate you for watching if you did. And tomorrow we should be back with more of the shit. Might be playing 2K with Bailey. Yeah, I would love to get some runs with Bailey and always some fun. But this game is fun too. So.
Blue moon, you saw me standing
alone. Alright, I'm gonna quit embarrassing myself. I love y'all. Appreciate you. Follow for more. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, 12:30 a.m. Eastern. Right in the morning. Good morning streams, you know what I'm saying? Alright, peace.
You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really could care for. And then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms will hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone. Without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms will ever hold. Somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone. Without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone. Without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. The days of wine and roses, laugh and run away, like a child at play, through the meadowland, toward a closing door, a door marked nevermore, that wasn't there before. The lonely night discloses just a passing breeze, filled with memories of the golden smile that introduced me to the days of wine and roses and you. The days of wine and roses, the lonely, the night discloses just a passing breeze, filled with memories of the golden smile that introduced me to